So today we're going to talk about Destined Rivals, and this is the reason why I'm not buying any Destined Rivals products at the moment. My allocation for Destined Rivals pre-orders were quite low, much lower than I had expected. It seems there's really a stock shortage locally, but I'm still not going to buy more products at these prices, especially at these market prices. And the reason is I don't want a FOMO, and there's going to be reprints coming, and I do feel I have another chance of getting these products at a better price than currently. Definitely much better than these market prices that are shown at the moment. And I'm really not in a hurry, even if I'm completely wrong. It's not like I'm here just to buy these products and then quickly sell them within a week or a month to make a quick buck. No. To me, these new sets are like an investment. So you would have to hold them for at least a couple of years until reprints are done. Then it makes sense. Otherwise, for quick flips, I don't think it's going to work. And yeah, let's take a look at these products at the moment, and also my view of Destined Rivals after, people have been opening the actual cards right now. So yeah, let's see if my views of the set has changed from the previous time. So if we look at the booster box right now on TCG Player, it's $264.22. If we look at the data thus far, it seems like it's selling for that price. Yes, we are just under a week away from launch, and it's just been a downward spiral, from that hype price of 413. Then went all the way down to 274, back to 315 after the artwork was revealed, and then huge disappointment. Continues, drops. So upon release, most products would drop upon release because there's just tons of supply. And I think this will be the case even for Destined Rivals. I think this product is going to drop further, probably to the low 200s. I don't think it's going to drop below 200, because why? We have Journey Together, which is a much weaker set that still has a booster box price of above 200. So I don't think this box would drop below 200 from a market price perspective. But nonetheless, I'm not really concerned about that, because I know there's going to be reprints done on this set. So within 2 or 3 years, there's going to be a few chances to pick this up at a better price than these market prices. And I'm not in a hurry to make that purchase right now. I'll rather focus on newer sets where I can get products at MSRP or lower. So that's really my strategy. And I right now, compared to paying these prices, I would rather put it in the black and white, black bolt and white flare set. Okay, looking at the Elite Trainer box, yeah, similar trend. Dropped 65% from that, initial hype. Right now 119, which is slightly above Prismatic Evolutions, which I think this is not sustainable at all. It is a much weaker set than Prismatic Evolution, so 120 is definitely not a realistic price. I think soon it will drop below 100, very soon upon release. These booster boxes will drop below 100. That's really my expectation of this. I mean, look at the Journey Together one. Yeah, I think it dropped to 60. Oh, I think it's high 60s, if I recall correctly. Let's check it out. Okay. I think it's really low. Let's just check it out quickly over here. Oh, 71. Okay, so 71. So because Destined Rivals is a stronger set than Journey Together, but a much weaker set than Prismatic Evolutions, which I think is at 111. So give or take, I think this box is gonna go between 80 and 90 upon release. Just give it a few weeks. If supply comes out, people just dump them. so $80 to $90 market value. And so my strategy for this is really to just wait for the reprints to come through and for orders to open up again for, you know, locally, because we have seen that for Surgeon's Box. The booster boxes shot up in prices, and now you are able to get them at low prices for booster boxes for Surgeon's Box. And I think that's going to happen for Destined Rivals. So if I missed the first run, it's fine. I'll wait for the second one to come through. And in terms of the set, again, man, let's jump straight to the IRs. It's not really point. I have to say, not really changed, man. I still think overall set, it's a high B tier set, low A tier. I was a bit generous. I gave it a low A tier rating. Artwork wise, yeah, my favorite is still this Ethan's Typhlosion. I think this is the best cartoon, best artwork in the whole set. And followed by, look, if I were to choose a number 2, the number 2 would be an SIR. Number 2 is Mewtwo EX. I know people have mixed opinion about this one, but seriously, I think this is actually not a bad art at all. Yes, it's way below people's expectation of what Mewtwo should have looked like. Maybe it should have been an armored Mewtwo and whatnot, but I still think it's a good artwork. It deserves 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Besides from that, I think Cynthia's Got Chomp is also a very nice card. Again, 3.5 to 4 for that artwork. So Ethan's Typhlosion, this and that. This card is probably a 3.5. This Motros, sorry, mixed views. Many people like it, others don't. I'm not really a fan of this one. And neither is this Nidoking. It's a bit too cartoonish. And yeah, pretty much not really a fan of the other SIRs. This Growbat is trying to grow on me, so maybe this is not a bad piece. Otherwise, my three main chases are these three, and I think it's reflected in the price. I think right now, Team Rocket's Mewtwo is most expensive, followed by Cynthia's Got Chomp, and then this Moltres, and then Ho-Oh. I think that's really the price. And these SIR trainers are just doing really bad. But that's fine. My chase for this one is really Mewtwo and this Ethan's Typhlosion. I mean, this gotta be cheap, and if it's super cheap, I'm gonna try and get multiple copies of it, because I think it might do really well in the long term. Maybe pull a Magikarp, who knows? Not financial advice. Yeah, just collect the cards you enjoy, man. I've always said Pokemon is part collecting, part investment. If you collect the cards you enjoy, you know what? You've probably won around half the battle. Because if you enjoy the cards, even if price goes up or down drastically, okay, let's say it goes down drastically, it doesn't affect you because you still enjoy the cards, you know? So it's really a better strategy. You should really collect what you enjoy. And investment wise, it's really hit and miss, but over time you'll build some experience and you know what products will do well over time. Sometimes it's really a gut feel and you just need to do more research. Okay, that's pretty much it. So that sums up why, sort of like a tangent, but anyways, that sums up why I'm just I'm okay with waiting. It's not like I need to sell this set quickly. That's the main thing. So I'm not in a rush. I'm patient. I think reprints generally happen 2 to 3 years after a set comes out. Journey Together is only coming out in a week's time, and we have 2 to 3 years of reprints coming through. So yeah, there will be chances to get this product much lower than market price at the moment. And best example is Surgeon's Box. I still see tons of Surgeon's Box ETBs and booster boxes at a very low price. And yeah, over time people is going to start eating up those stock, and yes, the sets will do well. And right now I think the set is slightly better than Surgeon's Box. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have, and I'll catch you on the next one.